Hello and welcome back to another Reverse 1999 episode, where today we resume main story, where the story picks up once again. The last two chapters are kinda like a prelude to this, because if you look at the dates, this was on the 4th of September, and then this was on the 10th of September, and now this is on the 13th of September, so I assume something must have happened in this timeline. Only one way to prove it, really.
Oh, you're also here?
The Russian is here. Senator hears her. She stops the practice.
Yes. I am taking combat drills with the artificial somnambulism training system.
Lilia casts a sideway look at the screen in front of Senato. There shows her overall time, length of practice.
6 hours. I'm not the only one goofing around.
No, I'm not. I am not goofing around. I am waiting for orders.
Her face flushes scarlet. Lilia initiates the machine in front of her, unaware of her awkwardness.
Well, much luckier than me. I have so many things to believe. Beat Baklushe. Have you heard it? Literally me. I should have turned down the offer when they promoted me to the Foundation headquarters. They don't have any field missions for a flying witch.
Is it because of the provisions of talent protection?
Only God knows. House arrest, maybe a better name.
Only God knows.
Only God knows.
Only God knows. A specific person would be funny to hear. Would laugh at hearing that. She throws a casual glance at the screen.
Look, since we're both bored to death, do you want to have a try at some difficult things?
What is it?
This.
She pouts her lips, hinting at something which she thinks should be obvious to both of them.
Have you tried the artificial somnambulism joint training? Put on the helmet together and switch to multiplayer mode. 2 operators can take on a harder training mode. More insane enemies. Like playing in the arcade.
Senato stares blankly at Lilia as she operates the machines.
Okay. Shall I turn this red knob?
She's a bit worried, not sure what to do. She has to imitate what Lilia just did, and she murmurs.
What is an arcade?
The floor starts to vibrate as the machine goes into function. The multiplayer mode has been initiated.
What did you say? I can't hear you with my helmet on. Ooh, nice controller. Хорошо. I'm entering the zone now. It's been a long time. Why not have some fun?
She quickly taps on some buttons, and the warning indicator on Senato's equipment suddenly flashes a red light.
The light is flashing. What did you press? I switched it to the hardest mode. You better get it together. Wait.
But there's no time to wait. 2 words in big red font appear on the screen in front of them. Drill starts.
Don't fail me, top student.
Yes, Senator, you beat her before. The helmet has cut off their visual fluids and diverted them to a pre-programmed battlefield. The operator's vision is about to change in the world of Arknights. Okay, this is a familiar soundtrack. We've heard it before. Yep, never mind. Which is the one that I didn't equip? We have this one, but Senato's AoE. Let's take DK then. Actually, Corn
Shall I ask the enemy for their
then
tax
DK in the back.
Even
Bada bing,
close
bada boom.
to the soldiers.
4 waves, so... Why are we only playing with 2 units? Am I stupid? Okay, buff, AoE attack. Harass our enemies while we can.
Distance.
A little bit hot here.
Since we're only 2, we're gonna try to abuse the flicks. So, what do I mean by flicks? This. And so, we almost have... Hold on. So I want Zima Ultimate. This. If I move the card, we won't get the ult. That's fine. Let's just attack normally.
Zima is ebullient.
Okay. We just need a little damage, and we can release the Zima Ultimate. Actually, do we even need Zima Ultimate?
Take it easy.
Хорошо.
I'm gonna have to hope this kills.
Handle it gently.
Otherwise, we're just wasting time.
Distance once.
Try for free. Try for free. Flying handbag for only 3,000 Serpentantes.
Another big wave. This time we got potions. You know, I was expecting this to be a little challenging. Maybe I should have skipped this battle, but I don't want to skip too many battles in this
The
gameplay.
ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Slap.
Nya
Slap.
były szczęście. Szczęście pomogło.
Cleared wave 2. What does the Coca-Cola bar do? Nothing. It just gave us Max Moxie again. Hell yeah. Right then. Let's just let's buff a card.
Bloody
This,
Trump.
this,
Calm down.
this.
Handle it gently. The ocean dried and I'm alone
The
again.
guy in the back looks the most tankiest. Maybe I should have used the card on him. Never mind.
Były były szczęście.
They're all weak.
Szczęście
GG's.
pomogło.
Are we Max Moxie? No, we're not. Okay. Flick. Flick. We can't get the ultimate. And if we do this, if we give Eternity an extra turn. Right then. Flick. Flick. Now, we're gonna have to flick Eternity 3 times. Is there any point flicking Eternity 3 times? No. Let's just open the potion and see. Maybe, you know, maybe it's a
Handle
Max
it
Moxie
gently.
thing.
Distance once.
A little bit
Boom.
hot here.
Boom.
Hey.
I love Eternity, man. It in fact did not give us Max Moxie. But that's fine. That is fine. Flick. Flick. And now Zima has his ultimate. Perfect.
Take
And
it
also
easy.
Eternity.
Try for free. Try for free.
Our opponent gets Max Moxie. Is he gonna remove our Moxie?
Violence is
That is
Don't be so
exactly what he
hard.
did. That is exactly what he did. That kind of pisses me off, not gonna lie. Let's see, maybe we get Eternity single targets? Hey, we did. Yes, Eternity, I will buy you a drink right now.
Would you buy me a drink?
a safe.
I don't think this kills because
Flying
this guy is over
handbag for only
50%
3,000
HP.
Serpentantes.
Yep. If he was over 50% HP, we
Don't
would
be
have,
so
because
hard.
of the artifact. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Take it easy.
Zima is
Bully.
bullion.
What does that word mean, I wonder? Is he like
They know
bullying the
combat.
enemy?
I
am exhausted.
Almost joking.
They take off their helmets, slumping onto the floor together. A breathing simulator. Seneto breathed a little better, you know? Seneto wins by like a half point. Their gloves are soaked in sweat. They subside into momentary silence, looking at each other. They burst into laughter in high spirits.
I haven't had so much fun for centuries.
That's a nice grin you got there.
How many times did we die?
Sorry, I cannot do math now. My mind goes blank.
Who would expect the Seneto would have a brain fade?
Lilia falls backwards, lying on her back, staring at the white ceiling with peaceful joy. Seneto leans on the wall, exhausted. It was a fight of verve and vitality. All the noises that have been nagging them for days now seem to have disappeared. There are only breaths, the wind, and the smell of the concrete floor.
Have you heard the result of the debate?
I heard that. The number of people opposing the draft significantly increased after the debate.
It's not going well. Soon will be the voting session. The opposition has taken the lead.
I hope Miss Druvis can hold out.
You visited them?
I submitted a request to enter that building. The system arranged guards to accompany me to ensure my safety. The moment they entered the building, they started sawing the trees, saying that they need to carve out the path. Since then, I have not been there.
4.5 weeks. After that, they can't hold on for any longer.
Really? In that case, the vote result has to come out before that.
Senator is deep in contemplation.
Hi. May the peace be with us.
Hello. May the peace be with us.
Do you mind giving us some privacy?
Privacy?
Do
Okay.
whatever you like.
They walk to the break room in the hallway.
Here is Madam Z's message. Please visit her in the office on Friday.
Ah, okay. Copy that. Thank you for the message.
With pleasure.
She nods and places her hand on
Wish
her
you a
chest.
good day.
Secretary Sharon leaves the room at a quick trot. My English is as bad as theirs. When Senator returns to her exercise equipment, she finds Lilia is about to leave the room.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
She picks up her gloves on the canteen but hesitates. She pauses for a brief moment, then quickly turns back to Senator.
Do you know how the penalties for destruction of public property of the Foundation and Brawl are determined?
Huh? Well, according to measures of the Foundation for Administrative Penalties, based on the severity of the circumstances, fines will be imposed and the offender's salaries shall be deducted accordingly in minor cases, while detention or expulsion shall be imposed in major cases. The penalty also depends on what is damaged. For example, production tools, household goods, buildings, equipment, and facilities, etc. These are the properties that involve less cost and limited influence if damaged. If the number of people involved in a brawl is equal to or less than 8, and there are no major casualties, the penalty will be minor. May I ask what happened? Why are you asking this all of a sudden?
Nothing. As I said, bored to death.
So she's gonna go commit 2 towers.
So bored that I have been paying attention to the Foundation's regulations. Even the flying manuals failed to win this much of my attention.
She waves at her and leaves without looking back.
So long, Soneto. Hopefully there's good news for us next time I see you.
To be continued. I hope that joke doesn't just land me in jail. It's the first thought that came to my mind. And just look at her. Tell me that's not a face that will commit twin towers. All or nothing. The good news is 10 more moves to go. This is 3 days after.
We are falling behind even further. A vote or two won't help us turn this around.
Come on, Mark. The budget. That's the main thing people care about. The budget. Like, before you propose an idea, be realistic. Is it possible? Exactly.
I know. The move to deny was indeed useless.
The arcanists that were on our side have defected. I misjudged the situation in the debate. I was going to seize the opportunity and the initiative.
She doesn't respond to him, only pacing back and forth in the room.
To seize the initiative may bring us the chance.
"38 lines go across the board in horizontal and vertical directions, crossing one another in 361 intersections, as orderly as the stars. So the black man played white and the white man played black. I will keep mentioning that. Yes.
That is to say, don't pull back, don't jump, even when they're attacking, but to focus on the bigger picture, to win strong positions.
She seems to have a sudden flash of insights and reaches out one of her hands without being aware of doing so.
Took care. Then the white Hane. And the black counter Hane here. The white stand. The black Osae. Through these moves, I see The move to day 11 can save us more than 10 Mukov stones. We can still win within 10 moves. Mark,
Yes? Are there any other things we can do?
we need an influencer. A leader who can win us more than 10 votes. Give me the file of the uncommitted leaders, including those who were neutral about this issue in the beginning.
Okay.
He seems perplexed, but still quickly retrieves the files and starts browsing them on the chair. Well, of course he is, because he works for her. The room is in complete silence except for the slight noise of flipping pages.
Bard.
No, too young to be convincing.
Noni, head of the Natural Resource Committee.
There are only 3 of them in the group.
Senator Bernard, leader of the Mankind Caucus. Forget.
Bernard? Oh, yes. He can be your man. He is eloquent and leads a group of 11. All of the 11 are his loyal followers. Why is he uncommitted? I thought he would be the first to vote.
Perhaps they believe it's a sure bet.
Find out what he's been up to.
But, Madam Z, are you sure you want to cooperate with him? This doesn't make any sense. We don't even serve the same group.
Is this guy from France or something? I remember Madam Z sending a message to someone early in the series. I just don't know if that's the guy.
Mark, we're all serving for the Foundation's future. I just want to know what he needs now.
The office in Chicago, US. He is trying to cover that region with his influence. Bernard believes the employees there are guilty of serious dereliction of duty. They discriminate against humans of different classes, and are suspected of committing electoral fraud in collusion with the local capitals. The Supreme Court's investigators have already intervened. But they cannot go out due to the storm right now, so the case is pending investigation.
Chicago office. I've read the reports on there. I see. Great. Exactly what we can help with.
Through what?
Through Soneto. I have a meeting with her on Friday. This may lead us to a win-win situation.
Let her cook. Let her cook. I'm excited. Madam Z is growing on me. I don't know if I said it before, but she is starting to become one of my favorite characters. Alrighty. Trial, the hardest mode. Don't waste such chance. Hard mode it is. Special training ground. Sure. Let's do this. This. Alright, we look good.
Anyone offer your seat to the senior?
Right then. Can we? No, we can't.
My sword sharp.
Almost. I thought we could get away with a Soneto flick,
Take it easy.
but not quite. We needed 2 cards.
And this is an alien city.
A little bit hot
What is this
here.
unique buff that we have?
I'm the support staff.
Hold on. Echo of Incantation. After the caster casts a 3-star incantation, HP minus each target's HP for all enemies. I see. Not that we can do anything about it.
Heart is beating so loud.
Actually, wait, we need 2 Soneto cards.
I believe in you. A sword sharp.
And I guess let's get more Moxie
So
on
long lives this.
Eternity.
And this gives power to thee. Lenia sereno intenso ad infinito.
I'm guessing I'm over leveled again. It is what it is. Let's see, can Soneto sweep the guy in the middle?
To pierce the world I have never seen before.
We don't have attack buff on Soneto,
Each moment
but I think we have the
light.
penetration buff. I think, I'm not too sure. Yeah, almost. That's pretty good. Gun.
My sword sharp.
Pride goes before the fall. I've been there.
I will take it. Okay. Trial, the hardest mode. This is the victory you deserve. Complete. There's one more. I said there's one more. It's the narrator. Never mind. From the ashes, be burnt, be torn, be hidden in the corner, then be picked up by a bird. Do I check out the narrator? I mean, he takes a while, no? I really want to do this before I end the episode, but we're gonna do narrator. We're gonna do narrator. Legwork? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Yep. Oh, I have no trouble. Don't come over.
Really? Dude, are you 100% sure that you are trouble-free?
Of course I am. Who do you think I am?
I was sleeping like a baby, having a sweet, sweet dream which has been long absent in my life. There were 3 ladies, a bevy of goofy swans, and I, living a harmonious life together in my dream. Suddenly, a certain jinx woke me up, saying, "I have no trouble, don't come over." How wonderful. I was like a stray dog sleeping on a square. You'll see. This old man is gonna shovel all his complaints into your pure, innocent ear.
My dude, why are you like this? I told you don't come over, and you just come over anyways.
How do you feel about the structure of the Foundation?
He's getting political.
I can see your cockily raised neck showing your attitude of rejection. Well, perfect. Let's start with this intriguing topic then. The Foundation is a mess. Listen up. It drifts along the chaotic swirl between order and disorder, enticing countless idealists and realists to come over. The storm exacerbates the chaos. Those arcanists who were snorkeling are now surfacing. You see, Miss Z is a great example. She is even sitting at the same conference table with the human elites. The undercurrents, however, are still lurking. Natural Resource Committee, Mankind Caucus, Culture and Education Department. Their members are hard to differentiate given the intricate backgrounds. They bustled for benefits and mired in countless trivial matters. You see, you need to divide them into groups, and divide until you break a huge entity into small groups, as small as possible. That's when they are able to clean the vomit on the living room floor effectively and emotionlessly.
Okay, that was much faster than I expected. What a way to say nothing. From the ashes, be burnt, be torn, be hidden in the corner, then be pecked up by a bird. Let's begin. I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name.
Victory.
Born in
It will be
flames.
the final vote soon. It's a stunning victory for us. Cheers!
I have been blessed.
Cheers! May the peace be with us.
My family's crest is a demon of death. The group is fully immersed in the joy brought by the collective glory.
You're in a good mood.
Z.
Zed.
You must be in the wrong room. You can't find those friends who tell Balderdash here.
Bernan stops him with a wag of her hand. He pushes his way through the crowd and comes up to her.
What brings you here, our honorable committee member?
May I have a word with you, Bernard?
You sound like Martin Luther King Jr.
Let me check my watch again. It's 3 in the afternoon. I don't think I've drunk that much. Could you repeat that again? You want me to canvass for you?
To be more precise, to form a partnership.
My. What a creative idea. What can you offer? Not supporting such a stupid draft next time? Or recruiting new arcanists for our caucus?
What about a witness for the case of Chicago office?
He instantly frowns.
Who is it? Give me the name.
I will, if you collaborate with me. Or talk to me with a better attitude.
I'm sorry. Our philosophies have always been different, and that led to prejudice.
Racism. Today's topic, slavery.
But being mysterious won't show us sincerity for each other, right?
A staff of mine is willing to testify as a witness. Her report can prove your point.
Strong enough to prove their negligence?
It depends on the special prosecutor. But the evidence is strong enough to prove that you're innocent from setting up others out of your personal interest.
He can't help breaking into laughter.
Looks like you've got your own little bird. The management there sucks. They don't serve humans or arcanists. They're just puppets manipulated by money. I want to bring order back to that place.
Then issue a grand order.
And I've collected quite a lot of evidence against them. Yet the most ridiculous thing happened. In the second week after I submitted the investigation application to the Supreme Court, the evidence was gone. My men found their charred pieces in the garbage room. Someone threw them into the shredding incinerator. It was like I could do nothing but surrender.
You have a wolf by your ears. I understand.
Bernan takes a deep breath before he starts to talk again.
But you're asking for too much. 11 votes. We're on the opposite side. I can never persuade all of them to vote for you. Besides, the court session of the Chicago case starts later than the final vote. Don't tell me you want the service before you pay for it.
Don't worry. You can vote after testifying.
How are you gonna do that?
I will do what I can. In my power. The vote won't start so soon.
He raises one eyebrow.
I can try for 9 votes. Or 10. For the appreciation of your political resourcefulness.
Madam Z holds its hand, waiting in front of her.
Good luck making a better Chicago office, Bernard.
Okay. To be continued. I expected a little more, but they contact point. Yeah, I think we're gonna end the episode here. We've been going on for quite a while. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I do have plans of opening the event. I should probably jump on this as soon as possible, but I don't know. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
There shall always be those who think themselves above others and ensure it with their power, wealth, and wickedness. If they keep the commandment of the strong judging the weak, they should not have complaints.